Welcome back to Quiet Please. Kira here, Mel here for another episode, our 61st. We're just rolling right along here. Pretty crazy.
I know. Yeah.
What's up? Did you get a new chair?
We did get a new chair for the office.
Wow.
Thank you. It's a bit more sophisticated. And Carly sold her walking pad because she did, to be fair to her, in the last 2 years, she has used it for a total of about 12 minutes. So we decided
relatable.
Well, you know what it's like when you move house, you do need to get rid of some stuff. And it was just not, it was not the vibe in the office. She doesn't really use it. She kind of like doesn't use it. So I made her get rid of it. And the standing desk, I made her get rid of that. So
my desk is a standing desk.
Yeah.
But it only, well, it goes up and down.
Yeah, that's what ours does. But
okay,
I used that. But anyway, boring stuff. But yeah, so she's actually got rid of a few things while I was away the last 3 or 4 weeks. So
that's good.
Yeah.
I have a new acquisition for my podcast setup. I don't know if you can really see it. Let me see.
Is it a new mug?
Let me move it into frame here.
Oh, Guy's just playing with that right now, and it was the gnome.
It's a mini gnome.
I know. I need to put mine up because he keeps playing with it, and I'm scared shitless he's going to drop it. He's called it Mr. Gnome. It's perfect.
I think it's like right on my shoulder.
It's gorge.
I don't want to block him.
You know,
but I also don't want him to block the teddy.
He deserves a bit more time than what you're giving him. There he goes.
Needs more
his
screen
belly's
time.
There.
Yeah. So if you're listening and not watching, which if you would like to watch, Quiet Please episodes are all on YouTube. So make sure you go smash that like button and subscribe. But if you're listening, the Masters sold little mini gnomes this year. And obviously I had to get one. So he's currently now taking up space in our podcast background. I love it.
Yeah, he's cute. He's cute. He reminds me a bit of Ollie.
Maybe Ollie in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Can Ollie grow a beard?
No, he's been trying to grow it he's never shaved in like 15 years. And honestly, if it gets a bit windy, that's kind of him shaving. So
he seems like a little bit more of a wispy type of guy.
Yeah, he's not the hairiest of men.
That's fine. Well, he does have long hair.
Well, yeah, he's not cut that in 7 years. He's going to donate it though to...
he hasn't had a haircut in 7... He must have had a trim.
Maybe a barely, like just
I'm sure he's had a trim. The split ends
he's doing
would be
something cute with it.
on that.
Yeah, I know. He's going to donate it to like cancer patients and stuff that need wigs. Yeah, he is going to do that eventually. So
that's nice, Ollie.
We
take back all the mean things we've ever said about you.
No, we don't.
Okay, I do.
I don't.
Mel stands by it. Mel
it's
doubles
what friends
down.
do. Yeah, it's what friends do. It's what friends do.
How was Los Angeles?
Yes, it was great. I was in the booth last week at JM Eagle LA. Walter Wang announced another $1 million to the prize money. So it went from 3.75 to 4.75. He announced it on air.
Shout out Walter.
Well done, my man Waltz. He has great hair, by the way.
Is he the JM Eagle guy?
Yes, he is his company.
Okay,
and
cool.
He's his hair is phenomenal. It's so thick and it's just like Richard Gere grey.
Wow.
It's like I was looking at it
Beautiful.
and I was like, you have great hair. So yeah, listen, that tournament from 5 years
Talking
ago.
a lot about hair on the show.
I know. We tend to do this, don't we? 5 years ago, that tournament was 1.5 million and now it's 4.75. So
wow.
Yeah, amazing stuff. The golf course I actually really liked. Setup could have been better.
What golf course are they at right now? Because it used to be at Wilshire.
El Cabrero. El Cab.
Oh, I like El Cab.
Yeah, it's a brilliant golf course.
My accountant belongs to El Cab.
Yeah, great little
track. Shout out, Eric.
Yeah, great little track. I definitely think they could have set it up maybe a touch harder. But at the end of the day, we thought it was going to be crazy scores. And Se Young Kim kind of let everyone back in it. So she had an 8-shot lead at one point going down.
8 shots. Holy.
Yeah, going down 10 on round 3 and ended up trailing at one point on the last round. Anyway, there was a 3-way playoff between him, Se Young Kim and Hannah Green. And Hannah Green won. 4th win of the year with
the
Dave
Aussie.
Boo behind the bag. Dude, she's playing so good. And I'm a big fan of Hannah Green. I always have been. When she won at KPMG was the year I finished 3rd. And ever since then, I've kind of been a massive fan of her. She's an Aussie, so Aussies and Brits kind of get along, and she's just a really top girl, deserves all of it, and just a phenomenal player. So I actually had her winning going into Sunday.
Wow.
Which is very rare that I get it right. But I said, Hannah Green's going to make a charge on the back nine. And she did. So kudos to her. And also Dave Buhai is back on the bag. She had a husband on the bag on her 3 wins because Dave was having issues with visas, as we all were at the start of the season.
And Dave Buhai is married to
Ashley Buhai,
major champion.
Major champ. Good friend. So yes, very happy for them.
Oh my God, Andrew is texting me about potential outdoor furniture to buy. Sorry.
Well, that's actually quite important, to be fair.
It is really important. We've been living in this house for... No, it's ugly. We tried.
I've just bought some from Costco. You cheeky cow.
Don't body shame me just because I...
Oh my God, Kira. Sorry. Sorry, I don't go to Restoration Hardware.
No, I would never buy from Restoration Hardware. It's not ugly. It's overpriced for absolute crap. Maybe the time that I went and looked at the outdoor furniture, it was rank.
We did it online.
But maybe... Oh, okay. Well, I went and looked in person, so maybe the offerings at the Costco I went to in person weren't great. So
probably not, because ours is very swag. I'm going to send you. I'll send you a picture. That is so rude. You know that happens. I do that a lot.
How is one to know?
How is one to know? So that was the LPGA, and then it's Chevron Championship this week. I was going to go outside after this and go and sit on my nice patio furniture. I know. Yeah. I'm going to put a picture of it after this podcast is aired, so everyone knows how nice it is. So I'm at home. I managed to get home for 2 days. I've not been home for ages. And then I'm back in New York on Wednesday to do in studio for Chevron this week with Anna Jackson. We're going to play golf, actually.
No, you're not. Really?
Because we're doing the late show. So Anna's like, bring your sticks. I was like, okay. So we're going to go play golf every day, I think. I know. Which I'm actually semi-excited about.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. But yeah. So that was the goss in the LPGA.
Wait. No. We have to talk about Poppy's Pond. Chevron. And the things that you're thinking about for Chevron. First major of the year. Can't glaze over this.
Fucking hell. Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, first of all,
explain.
The LPGA is moving the Chevron Championship, the first major of the year for the ladies, from Carlton Woods, something, to Memorial Park, which is an amazing track. Mm-hmm. PGA Tour has the Houston Open there. Mm-hmm. I really like that golf course. Sick double-decker range. Yeah. And it's a public golf course, which I love when we have major championships at public golf courses. The LPGA doesn't have many traditions. One of them is the jump into Poppy's Pond, which used to be the tradition if you won the, back in the day, Kraft Nabisco, whatever it was called, the Dinah Shore at Rancho Mirage.
Yep. Mission Hills. Yep.
Mission Hills. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that was this fun thing that you like do this running jump with your caddy and maybe your team. And they've tried to recreate that at Carlton Woods. It was more of a jump into I don't know.
People got sick.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah.
No, you can't just say stuff like that. We don't know.
Well, we do know.
Did you get sick?
Edit that. Well, I've never jumped in it. Thanks for reminding me. No, but I don't think it was quite. It was an actual pond, I think, was the issue, and it wasn't like a clean. Like Palm Springs was like a clean. Like they cleaned it. Like you could see the bottom. It was very blue, aqua blue. It was almost like a pool. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so people may or may not have gotten sick. We cannot confirm or deny at this moment. However, they're trying to recreate this now at Memorial Park. And they've I think there are plans to build a legit pond at some point for the future. But in the meantime, they have built a 4-foot deep, basically just pool that you can't jump into because safety first.
Yeah. I'm going to be a bit careful of what I say because...
Should I be careful? Should I take all this back?
No, not at all. But I think like having a podcast, we have to talk about it. I've been pretty open about my thoughts. I think it was Chevron's decision, so I do respect that. I would have liked Chevron to maybe start a new tradition. I think that it's not a great look, if I'm honest. I kind of want someone to hit it in there while playing.
Well, this is the thing. Like I so obviously, so many flowers to Chevron for stepping up, for providing these opportunities. And that's
not what I'm saying. Yeah.
So that's like massive, whatever. And I understand all of there's probably so much that has gone into this pool that we have no idea about. But if the plan at some point is to build a legit pool, that's great. That doesn't mean that we have to like rush something now. Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, like bring in the mechanical bull. We're in Texas.
Exactly. Like get us some cowboy boots. Like I just think that it was an opportunity to really, we've definitely moved to a better golf course being at Memorial Park. We needed that. Like it's better for fans. It's better for players. It's better for the tournament. It's a better challenge. I think that the pool thing, I think it's run its course. I think that it was one of those things that just happened authentically and organically at Craft Nabisco. And I think we need to, it's like an ex, right? You just got to let it go.
Yeah. And that's okay.
You can love it. You can still love it. You can still talk about it.
It's just a shame because the LPGA could use some great traditions. So to lose one is unfortunate, which is, I'm sure that they're trying, I appreciate their desire to try to keep going. But
yeah. But it's time to let it go, I think. I think that we just need to start a new tradition. I think if it's not careful, it's going to make us look a little bit silly. I don't think it's doing us any favors. I don't even think it's doing Chevron any favors. Like Chevron, I feel, like you said, have stepped up for us in a time where we needed help, and they have been amazing, and they've kept this tournament alive because they really have. Like this tournament, I think may have suffered. It
was on life support.
It was on life support, and they brought us back to life, and now we're fit and healthy again. So kudos to Chevron for that. But I do think that being in Texas, they have such an opportunity to do some really cool traditions now, like maybe a handprint
rib eating contest,
mechanical bull, which me and you have been saying for a year now, which would be amazing. Cowboy boots, like something along those lines. That
giant belt buckle.
Yes. The thing, the top with all the fritty things on it, the leather things.
Oh yeah,
is that cowgirl?
Yeah.
Ish.
What about chaps?
Is that the things that you put on your thighs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Something on the lines, Kira. I mean, something Texas. Like, what is Texas? And to me, I think like the cowboy era, right? Cowgirl era. So, I think that if this is really going to become the event that it should be, I think it needs to get away from the pond stuff.
Yeah. If there's going to be a long-term commitment to having it in the state of Texas and a long-term commitment to having it be Chevron, let's lean into what that's going to look like. What is this going to look like in 20 years?
Exactly.
And start that now.
Exactly.
And that's fine. And then in 10 years, the girls that are coming up are going to be like, oh, I can't wait. Maybe one day I can ride the mechanical bull at the Chevron
in my new cowboy boots. Exactly.
Yeah, like they'll be excited about that. It just takes a little bit of time. And, the Poppy's Pond thing will always be there, but...
Yeah. So I think it's like a, past relationship. I think we need to just move on and start fresh in our new relationship and focus on the new partner that we have.
Yeah.
And not still talk about the ex that broke our heart.
Okay. I think that's great life advice for anybody out there that's
if anyone needs any therapy,
breakup.
let me know. Yeah, just call into the pod. We got you. Nothing we can't fix, Kira.
1-800, we got you.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Okay. Any thoughts, favorites for who to look out for at the Chevron? Okay,
so the weather's actually, I think, going to be a bit of a defining factor. I don't think it's going to be great weather. The LPGA is so hard to pick a winner because we have such variety. I need to see how the course is being set up first. Like, I'm going to get all them details tomorrow. So I need to kind of have a bit of a deep dive to have a look.
Yeah, because this is again, a new venue.
Yeah. So I really don't know. I mean, it literally could be 20 players. If I'm honest. I mean, obviously Greenie's on a bit of a run at the minute, so you can't help but pick her. You can never not pick Nelly Corder, a Charlie Hull. Like, you just can't not pick them. So we shall see.
Okay.
We shall see.
And just one more women's golf thing, and then we'll move on. There were some interesting names that came up for U.S. Open qualifying. Lexi Thompson was one, and Rose Zhang was one, which I didn't realize that Rose needed to go through qualifying.
Yeah, well, she took quite a bit of time off last year to finish her school. So I think that has what's dropped her in the world rankings. But yeah, Yanni Zhang just got an invite. Did you see that?
I didn't. That's
she's
exciting.
got an invite. Yeah, Yanni got an invite. Plays right-handed, putts left-handed, so that's always interesting to see. Obviously, our girl Michelle West is going to be playing.
Well, yes, obviously. So that was big news. Michelle had 1 year left on her maternity leave exemption from when she won the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. So she kind of officially said goodbye to professional golf at Pebble Beach a couple of years ago, but she still had this 1 year left. And Riviera is really special to her family, to her father-in-law. So she decided, you know what, let's do this one more time. It'll be really special for her and her family. And it'll be really cool to see Michelle grinding and playing again. She's going to play Mizuho, her event that she hosts on the East Coast. Which all the ladies love. She does a great job.
Yeah.
She'll get a competitive rep there, and then she'll tee it up in the U.S. Open. But man, it would be sick to see Wheezy contending on a weekend.
Ooh, I know it would be. She's swinging it bloody good as well, by the way. Striping it, but yeah. Then you've got like Natalie Gulbis is in the qualifying.
Yeah,
she comes out the woodwork occasionally.
Some throwbacks.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting. U.S. Open qualifying is always quite interesting to me. It's such a ball ache. You just have to go lights. It's such a ball ache. Well, the venues are so different. Like, you'll get a venue where there's literally 25 LPGA players, and there's like 3 spots, and then you'll go to a random place where there's no one there, and there's like 3 spots as well. So, and just with our schedule, it's quite difficult you can't really go to the ones that you would like to go to with no one there not no one there, but a less stronger feel because of the scheduling and stuff. But US Open's always fun. You always get a good story at the US Open, US Women's Open. You always do. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. I'm actually buzzing it's at Riviera as well.
And you're going to be on site covering it?
Yeah, we're doing live from.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. Yeah, me, Brandel, and Anna Jackson, I think. So
Anna Jackson. Sorry, Brandel doesn't get a little song for his name.
I know, not yet.
It's just an Anna Jackson thing.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the PGA Tour. Matt Fitzpatrick is a winner at the RBC Heritage once again. He beat Scotty Scheffler in a playoff. Pretty impressive stuff. 2 wins already this season. You must be so proud of your fellow English person.
Okay, do you know why I'm even more proud? And you know what I'm going to say here. Obviously, the Americans heckle the absolute shit out of him, which, first of all,
that's right.
I get, right? Like, we're Europeans, I get, right? Like, I think the Ryder Cup has kind of boosted that up even more. But he has, like, a Harbour Town head cover. Like, he literally went there as a kid. Like, he loves that place. Like, he's always supported it. He always goes to that event. And he wins it, like, more times. He's won it twice now, like you said. So you think he'd have some American support there, if anywhere. But no, it was pretty bad heckling, but I thought he handled it amazingly well. And Fitzy's just like, I don't know, he's just tough as nails, man. Like, it's nuts. And I think
I've never seen someone give less of a crap about anything.
No,
he just doesn't.
He's
care.
just in his own. He doesn't care how he does stuff. He knows he does things a bit weird. He probably knows that he's like a little bit. Well, we all are a bit odd in our own way, but he just doesn't care. He owns it, and I absolutely love that for Fitzy. Obviously, being a Brit as well, got to support the fellow Brits. And I thought he handled it incredibly well because in the press conference he said, and I agree with him with this. I massively agree with him, and this is what. And I'm not saying heckling, but I'm just saying like atmosphere-wise, this is what we need a bit more of in the LPGA. But he's like, you know, as I did, grew up watching football, if you go to an English football game, it's brutal. Like, you are slagging off the other team, like you're just trying to mess with them. It's like, even Carly was like, whoa, when I took her to watch my team Derby. But that's sport, right? Like, it is sport, and it never I don't think it went over the line. He said that it did not. And in fact, it probably had the opposite effect, which it does. Like, I've been heckled at Solheim Cups, as you can imagine, and it had an opposite effect. Like, it made me more determined. So
yeah. What was his line in the press conference? That Americans like to heckle, but they have short-term memory because we won back in September, October.
Yep.
And that's like,
the ultimate
go
chip.
on, Fitzy, go on.
Ultimate chip. So could not have been happy for him. Would not have been easy, even at a place that he loves, with all the shit that he was dealing with. So,
but then
well done
to win in a playoff over Scotty,
I know, and the weather was brutal.
Yeah, I mean that's got to put you into a different category of confidence for yourself. He's now number 3 in the world.
That's nuts, isn't it?
It's literally Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Matt Fitzpatrick.
Which is crazy. Me and our friends were actually talking about this. If you put like Tommy Fleetwood and you watch Tommy Fleetwood and then you watch Fitzpatrick, you'd be like, oh, night and day. Like, Tommy is he's going to win way more. Like, he's got way better swing, blah, blah, blah. But it just goes to show there's more ways to skin a cat. And like I said earlier, he does it his own way. So he owns what he does. And so that is just the ultimate confidence you're going to have. And I just think what he does is awesome. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Fitzpatrick. The more I get to like understand him a bit more.
I think that he's a good lesson for people to just do what you want to do, how you want to do it, and it will pay off for you in the end.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to emulate others, if you're trying to copy and paste what somebody else is doing for their success, it will not work for you.
No.
And so it's a good lesson in life. For us, us too, in our chosen field. Just be yourself.
Just be you. It's only one you. And Skechers must be buzzing.
Oh my God. Skechers stock is through the roof.
Through the roof.
I can't afford a Sketcher now. I mean, they're flying off the shelves. Too expensive.
Well, they're slipping in off the shelf. So yes.
I think he has the lace-up ones, but yeah.
He's upgraded. He's got the premium version.
So not to slag off.
Not to slag off. I'm not quite there yet on the Skechers, but
no. Well,
never say never.
Andrew and I went to have dinner with my in-laws yesterday, or lunch, and my father-in-law was wearing Skechers golf shoes. He's, his late 70s. So
fantastic.
But you know what? Don loves Matt Fitzpatrick, and he's inspired by him. So
amazing.
If you too want to play great golf and be a multiple-time winner on the PGA Tour and a major champion, get you some Skechers.
Get you some slipping
No free
Skechers.
ads, but at Skechers. If you want to sponsor the pod, we are open for business. Well, actually, no, not Mel. Mel has Puma.
No,
I don't have a shoe sponsor.
Yeah, Kira can have the slip-ins.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So
no, not slagging off Skechers. I don't think it's my vibe. But anyway, I don't think it's your vibe either. But anyway,
it's not. But I applaud them, and I
applaud them as well.
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was some interesting news last week. Of course, I wonder what big news is going to come out this afternoon, because it always happens right after we record. But last week, rumors were floating around that Live Golf was going to be shutting down on the Thursday of their Live Golf Mexico event, which would have been wild because it was, a 4-day turnaround from when all of a sudden these rumors started flying. Basically, Monday Q Info. If you've not followed this guy on Twitter, or X, whatever we call it now, he usually follows the little guy stories, the people that love to Monday qualify. And he had this giant scoop and said, big news for Live Golf is imminent. And it turned out he was right. There was some crazy stuff happening that Live Golf might be shutting down because the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia is allegedly going to be pulling their funding. They've spent $5 billion so far on Live Golf with no meaningful returns, and are potentially restructuring their investment strategy to not focus so much on lifestyle and sports and yada, yada. the CEO of Live Golf, Scott O'Neill, came out and said that this was all BS and that they are funded through the end of the year. And then he kind of tried to walk back the end of the year comment to make it a little bit more with longevity. And all these big meetings have happened. And anyway, what was your initial reaction, Mel, when you heard all of this start to fly around?
Listen, I think with Live, and we've spoke about this, right? I thought the concept, I don't mind the concept of Live. Like, I don't. I think it was quite a cool concept. I like the team
from
atmosphere.
The team golf perspective, or from the shotgun start
I hate the shotgun start. Okay. But I like the team golf perspective. Not that keen on 54 holes, to be quite honest with you. But I like a bit more party atmosphere. Like, it's a bit more modern day. I'm for that, right? Just personally, I'm not, as you probably can imagine, like, I'm not that keen on where the money's coming from. I think that's just a personal thing, but whatever. Like, if they want to invest in golf, I thought they were maybe gonna do more mixed stuff. But I mean, to be fair, they've done a load on Aramco, so they've literally saved the LET. So that's been amazing. But I didn't understand how you could spend that much money. It doesn't matter how rich you are and not have some sort of like reward for it. And I just feel like, now Brooks is gone, Patrick Reid is gone. I don't think quite planned out how they were anticipating or needed. Like, it was one of them that everything needed to, all the dots and, all the I's and dots needed to be crossed and dotted for it to be successful. And I just thought it was risky. I think from the start, I think after the first 6 months, I kind of watched one of them and I was like, oh, this is not how I actually thought it would look. So I just think it was very risky. I'm not overly surprised. I think there's a lot of things going on in the world that has impacted this as well. And I totally understand why they would probably have to rethink their strategy. And I just think, like, yeah. I mean, the guys kind of knew it was probably risky, and whether they like to admit it or not, they went for the money.
Well, of course.
They went for the money. Like, if you've seen John Ram's caddies just put his house up for sale for 14 million.
Good for you, Adam. Love Adam. Very nice guy. Good for him.
My God. That is insanity. But anyway, fair dues to it. It's a beautiful house as well, by the way. Oh my God. It's stunning. Yeah, I think people that were working for Liv, I think they got a little bit nervous for sure.
Yeah, my understanding is
I'm not overly surprised. I'm not overly surprised at all.
Yeah, from some of the conversations I've had, there's kind of like we have no idea what's going on situation over there, and everybody's just running around trying to figure out what their future looks like. And I can't imagine that that's a positive place to live and work.
No.
Golf Digest put together a really nice article that I thought laid out some of these things in a very basic, understandable way. So would you humor me as I kind of go through some of the points that they made in this piece? This is by Joel Beal, who is an amazing writer for Digest. Okay, so he said, wait, Live Golf might be done. Multiple outlets, the New York Times, The Athletic, The Wall Street Journal, etc., have said that the PIF will no longer fund Live. And it's Golf Channel reported players and vendors haven't been paid for recent services. That was last week. Apparently they were paid, and then they were able to start playing the Mexico Open. Because of the war that's happening in Iran and the destabilization in the Middle East, they are reconsidering where their money is going. And like you said, Mel, at a certain point, no matter how much money you have, setting it on fire is still not great.
Yeah. It's not great for business.
Yeah. Well, even if it's not even about business, I think that part of why, I mean, this is speculation, but my understanding was always that even if it wasn't going to create a significant financial return, it was going to create a significant social return in legitimizing in this space, in the business world, in the sports world. But unfortunately, other than your odd controversy here and there, Live Golf is still a major question mark in its actual credibility within the golf sphere.
Mhm.
And I don't think enough people have ever watched the broadcast for it to have any meaningful impact for the larger American imagination or sports audience or international audience for that matter.
That's a great point.
Perhaps in certain pockets, like Australia did really, really well with it, or these markets that have been underserved by the PGA Tour. But I don't know if that's enough to justify $5 billion.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's a great point.
So Liv CEO Scott O'Neill has acted like all the reporting is wrong. And he said that Liv has funding into the 2030s, changed his tune last week in an email to staffers saying the league is funded through 2026. And then in another interview, he tried to walk that back. So clearly
I think there's some miscommunication and there's, I think that everyone's trying to protect themselves to a certain degree. And so I can see how the misinformation is getting fed to make it sound and look better than it probably is. I don't think it's looking great from what I'm seeing, but we shall see.
Yeah. Okay. So some of the players that have left or would want to potentially come back. So obviously Brooks Koepka, the PGA Tour made a special exemption for him to be able to come back. Then they also extended that to the likes of Jon Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, Cam Smith, and one other person I don't remember.
Tyrrell Hatton.
Was it Tyrrell? I thought it was major winners.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
No, it's just Koepka, Jon Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, Cam Smith.
Okay.
Koepka's the only one that took him up on that. Jon Rahm has a complicated, let's say it all shuts down tomorrow. Jon Rahm has a complicated thing with the DP World Tour. He's in a dispute with them over fines and stuff around the Ryder Cup and whatever. Bryson DeChambeau would technically also have a year suspension because he didn't accept this program. I don't know what, and same thing with Cam Smith. And everybody else, they could go play on the DP World Tour. They could sit out the years that are associated with them being penalized for joining Liv from leaving the PGA Tour, or they never had status to begin with, which is kind of a tough road because they're going to have to start from
scratch.
Monday qualifiers, or if they can get an exemption, like the Michael Lasassos of the world, who you believe is, what did you think he was?
I thought he was Spanish.
Yeah, okay. He's like from Chapel Hill.
Yeah, he's actually very American.
Yeah. He's the NCAA champion that didn't take his master's invite. So anyway, all that to say, it could prove to be a real shit show. And like, it would be really interesting to see what the likes of Bryson and Jon Rahm do, especially Bryson, who there's reporting today saying that Bryson has apparently been taking meetings about what he does next and where he can land next, how that's going to look.
I mean, I think he's a bit frustrated. I think you saw that. I mean, he withdrew from Mexico last week during one of the rounds, but
he was, did you see the videos of him complaining about the bunkers and the grass?
Dude, I mean, how spoiled can you be? Like, it's golf. We play an outdoor sport. Like, not everything is going to be like Augusta National. Like, relax, bro. And the bit that he was complaining about, okay, it was a bit rough over there. He was still on a perfect bit of grass. And he's talking about the bunkers. And I'm like, well, Augusta had the purest bunkers ever. And you took like 8 shots to get out of 2 of them. So I don't necessarily think it's just the bunkers here, Bryson. But yeah, I didn't, it wasn't a great look. I think it made him look a little bit spoiled. Like, it's never his fault kind of thing. But
well, also, you're being paid millions of dollars to play on this golf course. Who cares? Who cares if it's a dirt pile? Smile and wave, bro.
This is what I struggle with. This is what I struggle with, Kira. Like, I just struggle with it so much. And I could say a lot of things and I'm not going to, but I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I could say a lot of things and I'm not going to, but
who the fuck do you think you are? Like, it's just spoiled to me. Like, I wish they could, maybe not so much now on the LPGA, but 5 years ago. And I spoke about this with players. I'm like, I wish they would just come and like do 3 weeks in the LPGA where you can't fly private. Like, you have to get the late flight out. You miss it. You then get one less day of prep. Like, you have to sort all your travel out. Like, I wish you just had one day of like, and we get treated. We think we're so grateful how we get treated. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, compared to you guys, I wish you would just understand how like much more complex our life is compared to yours. And so, yeah, I've always struggled with it. I'm like, I think I think it's a bit spoiled. And that's one of the words. I just don't like that trait. So.
No. And when it's just out there like that for the whole world to see, and you're so out of touch with people are struggling to buy their groceries.
Dude, it's literally we're in a market right now.
Millions
when avocado's $8. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, just
like
no one's going to feel bad for you that there happens to be a patch of dirt near the patch of grass that your ball is on.
And you're paying for $50 million a week. Like, just chill, bro. With no
on top of the guaranteed money that you've been paid to be there.
Just chill. Yeah, just chill.
So we will continue to monitor this story. Please tune in to Quiet Please.
We always bring it a week late. So even though you already know, we just bring it a week late.
But they clearly, no one was listening to anything or reading any of the articles. They're like, I'm going to wait a week.
So whenever there's breaking news in the golf world, we're awesome at podcasting because we do it the week later. When the story's gone, there's a new story.
It's not our fault. It's not
I know it's not our fault. I know. But anyway, that's where we thrive. That's why we're different podcasts most, I think.
Different than most.
We're different
Better than most.
Better than most.
Well, yeah, who would want to do an emergency pod on Live Golf? I mean, sorry.
We don't have the time, darling, do we? We just don't have the time.
What would we ever do an emergency pod for?
If, like, Liv went into the women's game or something. I feel like that would be justified.
Yeah. If they just said, screw all you guys.
Yeah.
You've done nothing for us.
The LPGA's done. They've took the top 50 players in the world, so there's no LPGA anymore. I think that would be an emergency pod.
Completely
just took the top 20 players in the world. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that would be an emergency pod.
That would be an emergency pod for sure.
Yeah. Maybe if I swore an hour and got fired, that would probably be emergency pod.
No, you would not want to come on the air after doing that. You'd be crying.
I'd like to explain myself. I'd like to explain myself. Okay.
I think you would be okay. I know several of our colleagues that have sworn on air by accident and obviously apologized after, whatever, and they are okay.
Also, did you big up? So back to the LPGA, Karen Stubbs was on course last week, Stubbsy, and she did it on course with Hannah Green during the second round, I think. Oh. And Hannah Green gave one of the best interviews. It was like, Karen asked great questions about Habby being on the bag and all this stuff. And Greenie just said shit, like straight out in the middle of the interview, because it's just an Aussie thing. It's a British thing. Like she says, oh yeah, he's getting a lot of shit. Yeah. And it was brilliant because no one apologized for it. We were like, well, it's after 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Everyone relax. Everyone's heard of that word. And it was actually very endearing the way she said it. Like it was in the perfect context. So that was one of the best on-course interviews of the year for sure so far. So well done, Greenie, and well done, Stubbs.
Love it, Greenie. Anything else you want to bring up before we move on to the shush of the week and get out of here?
No.
Okay. Do you have a shush of the week?
LAX.
Tell me more.
Well, they're building a monorail. So the rental car now is miles away. And my flight was a little bit tight because I wanted to get home because I'm on the road for a shit ton the next 10 weeks. So as much as I can get home, I'm trying to get 1 or 2 days in. And basically was going to have to leg it after getting on air. And if I'd have dropped my rental car off, I reckon it would have took me an extra 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So thank goodness, shout out to Golf Channel who... One of the employees took my car back for me, which was very sweet.
That's nice.
So I could just Uber straight from my shift. And I did catch my flight. In fact, I had 5 minutes to spare and had a glass of wine in the lounge. Which I needed.
Taking advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah. I literally just went. I was like, thank you.
Nice.
So that's my shush of the week is LAX. I need that monorail to get built immediately. Preferably before Riviera.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to mention, our trip to New York.
Have we not spoke about it?
Well, we recorded in New York last week, but we didn't give
me and Kira had pizza together.
We did. We had pizza.
We had buffalo chicken pizza before going in and speaking to the top 50 businesswomen in the world. And I had one, them Listerine, for people that don't know, Listerine, dissolvable things that you stick on your lip. I had one less, so we had to split it.
I'm sure we were still breathing hot buffalo
hot
breath.
And ranch. You had blue cheese.
I had blue cheese on mine.
I had ranch. And
but listen, I regret nothing, and I would do it again.
I would do it again. I would also do it again. It was fantastic.
So, okay, last week, if you listened, we were in New York. We got to see each other for the first time in a long time. Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment hosted this Business and Women's Sports Summit, and iHeartRadio, and of course, did a panel during the summit. And our executive producer, Jesse Katz, during this panel brought up all of the women that were in attendance that host shows for the iHeartRadio Women's Sports Network. Our executive producer, Jesse Katz, was on stage, and she brought up many of the shows that are on the iHeartRadio Women's Sports Network. And she goes, and the premier women's golf podcast, No, They Won't Be Quiet. Please welcome Mel Reid and Kira Dixon. And we were like, woo! We got to go up on stage with all of our fellow hosts on the network. And it's pretty cool. A lot of them, they talk about everything from soccer to basketball to
skateboarding.
Skiing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Tennis. Renee Stubbs is there.
Stubbsy?
Yeah, Stubbsy, your girl.
My IVF mother.
Wait, tell it. You can't just say
I think
that.
I've told that story, haven't I?
Not about
I'll tell
Renee.
it again if people hopefully probably forgot. So basically, we used to play this tournament years ago in Ann Arbor, and I'm obviously very good friends with Kari Webb, legend, and she invited me to dinner. And I was pretty skint back then. I was not playing well. And
skint means broke for those of you that don't speak British.
And she invited me to Ruth Chris. So I already knew it was going to be a bit of a bougie, expensive dinner for me. And Stupsy was there. And I, after 2 wines, just got my credit card out. Because I do owe Webby a lot, to be fair. So I was like, look, can I just pay for this? I don't care. I'll make up for it in other ways. And after Ruth Chris, I was like, let's go for one more drink. And I said, I know a really good place. I didn't. I was just lying. But I saw this massive line of like college kids. Because obviously it's college town. And it was massive. It was like wrapped around the whole building. So I thought, she went, I'm not waiting this. I said, don't worry, mate. I said, just give me 2 minutes. Just wait here. Now, they don't know that I did this. But okay, so within 2 minutes, I come back, I said, and this woman goes, yeah, please. Oh my God, we've got your table. Like, and I'm like, amazing. Thank you so much. And she's like, what? Webby and Stubbs, like, what the fuck? And we get in there, champagne's on the table, like very cheap champagne, but champagne is on the table, having a nice old time. And this woman just kept coming up to me and Stubbsy and Webby and was like, God, it's so awesome to see this, like modern day family, blah, blah, blah. And Webby was like, what the fuck is going on? And I later had to admit that I went up to the woman who owned the manager, who happened to be outside the nightclub, letting people in, that I came up with this on the spot, by the way, which I thought was semi-impressive, that I was the first test tube baby in the UK, and these two were my mums, and it was the first ever experiment, and it worked. I don't even know, because this would have happened 40 years before me anyway, so I don't even know why she believed me. And so I had to keep calling them mummy and mama the whole night. And so Stupsy still remembers that story, and so does Webby. So yeah, I mean, I think I was quite impressed with my on the spot thinking at that point.
I'm really impressed. One of my favorite Mel stories. Classic.
Yeah, it was a good one. So that's how we got into a
Renee
college nightclub.
Stubbs was there, tennis legend. So it was really cool to see what iHeart has built and the investment into women's sports and women's sports voices and elevating them. So it was an honor to get to be among them. And then we had pizza and we went. But we tried to go buy Prada loafers.
Yeah, but they didn't have them in my size.
Yeah, they didn't have the right sizes. So Andrew was quite pleased that I didn't make that purchase, but that's okay.
Carly doesn't know about it yet because I probably will still purchase them at some point.
I same.
We need to treat ourselves, Kira.
We deserve it. We
definitely deserve it. We definitely deserve it.
So if you see Mel and me in matching Prada loafers, you know why.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. My shush of the week is I think that my body has kind of rebelled a little bit on me. I think that we're what?
Hang on. Before you say anything.
Okay. Hi, Kai.
Can you say
Hi, Kai.
Say hi. All right. Can you say bye?
Bye, Kai.
Sorry. Carry on.
No, that was the cutest thing ever.
He just goes like this when he's... he just jumped on me. Kai, did you too?
Too bad we didn't have a mic on that.
I know. Do you want to say anything to Kira?
No.
Okay.
No?
Oh,
Can you say hi, Kiwa?
Can you say hi, Kira?
No. Okay,
Say
hi,
hi.
Kai.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Miss you. I love you.
Say I love you.
No.
Okay.
I won't do it.
Okay. Right. Mummy's got to quickly finish. She's almost done. Okay. Can you go to Mama for a minute? Yeah. Okay. All right. She's almost done. Almost done. That stank, by the way.
Almost done. You just have to listen to Auntie Kira complain about her body for 1 minute.
Right. So your body was rebelling. Sorry. You just want to say hi.
Yeah. No. Basically, my body.
You just
was
came in
rebelling.
to do a massive fart at me. Carry on.
Perfect. The joys. The joys.
The boys.
Yes. So my shush is me. And we're listening to my body and when I need to shut it down. And so I did yesterday and I had a nice day to do that. But, I think that we've maybe been pushing it a bit lately.
Well, okay. I'm going to absolutely back you up on this because the problem is in the industry that we're in, we have to talk quite a lot. Okay. And we have to be almost 100% all the time. And I don't know if I think that you've learned this over the years and I'm just starting to realize this. I'm also very extrovert and don't like being on my own. But if I socialize too much, my battery gets real low, real fast. Mm-hmm. And I need to sit in my hotel, have a takeout and just watch a show. And I'm trying to learn that. I actually did that 0 times last week. So I will be doing it this week.
Yeah, I am the queen of that.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's
our
hard.
jobs are to chat.
Yes.
So it just depends. Obviously, if you were out on the road or Anna Jackson or somebody else like that, you make the extra effort maybe one night. But beyond that, it's
a lot. And it's just a lot with the travel. And then you're jumping about everywhere. And then you've got to do work on the plane because you going to the next event. And so you kind of want to be prepped. And it's just, just working women, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you. Take some time off. You deserve it. Take a day to rest and not feel guilty about it.
Yes. I did that yesterday, which was great. And this weekend, I'm going to Newport Beach to see two of my best friends from Miss America. And we're just going to have a weekend to do absolutely nothing and
amazing
chill on the beach. And
amazing.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Happy for you.
Yeah.
I'll be in Stanford.
Oh.
But I will be playing golf every day with Anna Jackson.
Yeah, you'll be with Anna Jackson.
We'll document that. Yeah. Which is amazing.
Please send me voice notes together from the golf.
Yes, I will do. Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.